Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be doing a little subscriber coaching special of a player named Ridgely Raider TV. He normally streams on Twitch. You see it right here, Ridgely Raider. That's where he's more active on, but he wanted me to do a little coaching video of his nurse. So if you want me to do one of these for you, like look over a killer video, I am a nurse main, but I also play many other killers. I can look over any video for you. Just subscribe and tell me in the comments. And I would love to do that. It's very fun to get to interact with people in my comments and all that. So, okay, off the bat, he sees someone behind the rock, and then they keep on running. They hold W, okay. And he sees them through the Cracker Shack. Okay, that's a really weird play. I don't know why he ran into the basement, but okay, it just looks like the survivor is. Well, his name's Idiot. He's kind of playing like his name. I don't know what he was doing there. So let's just. Oh, never mind. Um. Okay, I'm blinking to pressure gens. So going back. Okay, you see, that's probably Object of Obsession, I'm assuming. I don't know how that hit. That looked really weird. Wow. And, okay, very good. Always get as many injuries as you can early game, especially with Thanatophobia. That is your, your main little goal thing. Okay, you did hear her vault the window, so what would have been better to do here is when you blink at the corner, which I do like that you blink at the corner. That was a very good play. You always want to blink at the corner here because most survivors will tend to double back unless they're like super good. Then they'll just hold W and probably actually run out the doorway. But what you could have done here is just I don't know. You probably should have just waited to have a better angle. Maybe move up a tiny bit while charging your blink, or just let yourself go into second. Fatigue, I meant. You did hear her vault though, so it probably would have just been better to be a tiny bit more patient there. Patience is very, very key on Nurse. Just trying to wait to know what the survivor is actually going to do. Always be patient with Nurse. Okay, you heard someone. Yeah, I was going to say. Very trigger happy too. I feel that as Nurse. I am a pretty trigger happy Nurse too. You never know if something's actually going to hit. Okay, so she just kept on running at the pallet. Looks like these survivors are the kind who try to literally run around loops against a nurse. So this looks like it should be a pretty easy game. They did do one gen already through Thanatophobia and the early game pressure though, so they might be good at doing gens. We'll see. You did only see 3 survivors at the start though, so that could have just been a survivor kind of staying on that gen since the game started. Okay. You have Colubrine and Eruption. I was gonna say I wouldn't go kick a low gen as nurse, but you do have Colubrine and Eruption, so. Okay, she's just AFKing. Looks like you're gonna go confirm like a kill on her, just finish her off. Okay, that is a weird hit too. Um, so yeah, like there, that's the reason why you normally blink at corners. You didn't even blink there, but she just still ran back into you for some reason. These survivors are just playing really weird. Um, okay. That was a good blink through the boat because you knew where she was going. You saw her scratch marks. But the only thing there that I don't agree with is that second blink, obviously. She was already turning. Here, let me kind of get it into the frame that I want it. She was already kind of. See, she was already kind of starting to turn a little bit. See, right there? But you still blink towards the boat entrance, which, I mean, sure, you probably think she's going to go there, but most survivors won't move that predictably when they're trying to dodge the nurse. They're just going to be doing random stuff running in the middle of the open like she's going to be doing. She just dodges that way. Again, I can't stress how important being patient is as nurse, so just remember to be patient. Second blinks are really okay. So it looks like you hesitated there. It happens. Okay, she's just going to stand by the window. That's a big brain play. Again, though, all the nurse's power really comes into that second blink. Always set yourself up with that first blink like you did there, and then be patient with your second blink. Try to set up that second blink, and just make sure you can hit them. Position yourself so no matter which direction they go, you will get the hit. Don't try to predict where they're gonna go. So if they do go there, you get the hit. Let's see. I hear someone. Yeah. Okay. So you probably shouldn't have charged that second blink there. I would have just waited to see which direction she was gonna go, since there's a lot of clutter and a lot of things she could have done there. Or just tap the blink there, of course, and just hit her. Because she kind of just stood there for a second. Okay. Was there someone on that gen over there? No, it's just moving. Okay, you have Eruption Color Brand, so you're gonna kick that. Okay, go pressure the survivor who you hooked over there before. There might be two people still around that area. I think I said scratch words, yeah. The quality is kind of low. I think I can actually probably turn that off. Yeah, I probably should have had that up. Whoopsies. There we go, that looks much better. Okay, so you're on her again. She is live. You're gonna do some risky blink. Yeah, no, that did not work out. It looks like she does have object. Um, yeah, that first blink, just, I don't know why you'd blink in the boat. That's the thing. Like, she obviously wasn't going in the boat. There was no entrance anywhere near her besides that one, the little plank up. But again, always make sure your first blink is near them, and then use your second blink to correct your positioning. It's just literally it's just how you play Nurse. It's pretty simple. Okay, she just goes right into you and runs away. You let her. I wouldn't have. I don't know. I would have stuck on a chase. That gen was so low, and I don't know. Nurse just has the ability to down survivor so fast. So. Okay, you saw Ace go up top. Okay, it looks like he didn't go up top actually, unless that's someone else. Or he did go up top and then went back down. So your call of Brian went off, but you're gonna pressure the pop gen. I don't know about, yeah, and that was a really early swing. You should have charged that second blink a bit longer. I think another thing that you might want to work on is just learning like the timings where you absolutely like, have to let go of the second blink, like how to charge it to its fullest, because you can really catch some survivors off guard because of how long that second blink actually is. And then Eruption went off on that, so they can't finish that gen. She just does some weird spins in the middle of the open. I don't know what she's trying to do. Okay. You have two survivors to hook, which is by this. Okay, it looks like that survivor did pick him up, and you're gonna go for the boon. I don't know about that, because the survivor did get picked up. You should have been right over there instead of kicking the boon. Because you're already in a position where you're probably gonna win anyways, so letting a survivor get up like that and kind of reset. Ooh, and blast mine. Letting a survivor reset though, I don't know. Isn't a really good play. You gotta keep up with that pressure as Nurse. If you let your pressure go, they can really kind of catch up to you. Oh, and that's kind of unlucky. You really want to use your second blink, like I said before, to get yourself into a better position. You would have had to kind of curve around that, and as a console player, it's a lot harder to do that than a PC player. So using your second blink there would have been much better. It might make your blink, take a bit longer and a bit more of a fatigue, and you'll have to wait longer for the recovery. But to get a safe blink, it's much more worth the risk. So you got another survivor. Okay, they're back on your Call of Brian. You're also not really slugging a whole lot, which is something you see a lot of nurses do. You just down a survivor and kind of hook them instead of downing a survivor and then going for another survivor where you know that they're going to be or that they're going to. Which, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but you can get a lot more pressure by doing stuff like that. Okay, there's a survivor just pointing for some reason. Now he's going to blind you. White actually got the blind off. That is a weird looking hit. So that survivor just seems to want out of the game. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's playing so weird. Like I said, his name does suit his play style. Okay. So now, I mean, the survivors are basically just going to try to hammer out the gens they can. That gen's super close to done, so you're going to have to proxy it. Okay, they did go for the save, but you're worried about that gen getting popped, which I can see why you would be. Yeah, you see her. She runs into you, big brain. She has life though, so watch out for that. Yeah, she got a lot of distance when you did that swing, and swinging does add a lot more time to your recuperation, so I would suggest just letting those go, not trying to risk it. But at the same time, if you do think you can get the hit, you think you can get the hit. And she just, for some reason, runs to a pallet. I don't know what these survivors are thinking. Yeah, that gen still kicks, so. There's a gen on the other side of the map that you should probably go pressure, right? Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. There isn't. So I mean, you have a 4 gen of actually good 4 gen situation. Every gen's on the same side of the map basically, all within like a couple blink ranges. So I mean, there should be no reason why you lose here. Well, let's see what you do. Okay, very ambitious swing again. Remember, use that second blink always. No reason to. So you wouldn't even need uh, to save that blink. So always use that second blink. And the survivors just seems to just hold W. The survivors just they have a very predictable playstyle. Just kind of learn their playstyle and just predict it. Like these survivors just seem to like holding W after they get hit and just holding W in general. So just predict their W. Yeah, someone's cleansing a totem for some reason. And he's gonna try to blind you again. Okay, corner blinks, always good, always welcomed. You did see another survivor there, didn't you? Let's see this. I'm pretty sure you did. And I'm pretty sure I heard her actually. Yeah, she's there. She has the flashbang, I think, right? Yeah, what is she doing? What? These survivors are something else. This idiot player is, I don't know. Okay, you hear the psychic lady or whatever, the ghost hunter. And then Meg, you know is nearby. You saw Meg, right? Yeah, she's on that totem. That should be GG's. I mean, the Meg does not seem to know what she's doing, so yeah. And that's GG's, unless someone unbreakables or something, yeah.